Bop, 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 bop. Okay, what about now?
Hey, sound is working good. Hey, the Digital Stoic, thank you for having me on there. Thanks for joining us. Sorry about that. I'm working through my audio issues. All right, let's. All right, now that you guys can hear me, um, okay, it says echo. How about now? See if my headphone was what was causing that. I think. Okay, I think I'm in a good spot now. You tell me. Okay, it's better. All right, perfect. Sorry, working through all the technical difficulties of getting everything up and running. Um, also, I'm gonna double copy this. Just so you guys know, live streaming is not my natural strong point. I am much better at recording a video than live streaming one because it is a very different experience live streaming. And so as you can tell, I'm still working through the hobbies there. Yo, Harris, man, so good to see you in the chat. Good to see everybody down below. Angie, Fred, the Digital Stoic. Good to see everybody. Thank you guys so much for joining me, bro. You're way too kind. But today I am super excited to be talking to you guys, sharing my birthday live stream with everyone here. So we're gonna do a couple things. For one, I just want to talk to you guys in the chat, see what's going on in everyone's life. From there, I'll give you guys some updates, not only with me, but what's going on with the channel. And then at the end of this, I want to talk about a giveaway that I'm going to be doing really soon. Got a couple of watches that I'm going to be giving away here shortly. I don't know if you can see all of these, but there's some giveaways we got going on. I'll just have this kind of posted next to me. Um, but let me take a quick look who all we got in the chat. Bro, Sergeant Harris, you first of all, thank you so much. It was an absolute honor serving with you, CTFU. We got Brett Miller in here. We're friends back in the elementary school. Hey, appreciate you so much, brother, for supporting the channel. Are you talking back at Garfield days? Or are you talking back at Schumacher days? From Schumacher, right? If I remember, I feel like I remember you from Schumacher. Tell me if I'm wrong. Uh, just let me know. Fred, thank you so much, brother, for the happy birthday message. I appreciate everybody. Yo, I think I do, cause did one of your parents work for? You don't have to dox yourself. Shoot me a message on Facebook, on Messenger, or something like that, and we can catch up. I don't want to like reveal all of your personal life information, but thank you so much for supporting the channel. Gracias, Angie. Thank you, Brad, bro. Thanks everybody for supporting the channel. And if you have been supporting the channel, you may have noticed a couple things that have been going on recently. So for one, I have been dropping a lot more content. You may have noticed more videos, trying to get to 2 videos a week. We've been dropping shorts, probably 2 to 3 videos a week. I'm trying to go live more often, but I am not very good at it, and this is something that I'm definitely working through. Um, and I put a lot of work into getting the YouTube channel to a place where I'm very, like, I won't say comfortable, but I feel like it's in a great spot and is building a lot of momentum. And because of that, if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see that I have not been as active on Instagram. But I'm hoping now that we got some things going, that I can start getting back and building out a greater balance between both YouTube and Instagram. They are two entirely different beasts. So anyone who is thinking about doing them, highly recommend it. It's been an awesome experience for me, but I will say that it can be challenging at times. But I do have an awesome team of people who have been supporting me through it all, to include my wife, to include Anji, who was there with me in the very beginning, my Instagram journey. But I also have my editing teams. So I have Jay, have O, have Louie, who's been helping me out. So I really have a whole team coming around me to help me on the back end side of it. But the thing that I also want to thank is all the people on the front side, you guys, the people who are commenting, the people who are liking, the sharing the videos, who are just taking the time to watch and appreciate it. That means so much to me. And that's why for my birthday, I want to give you guys some gifts. And so just starting off, for those who haven't, oh, my boy Trent, boy, what's up, brother? Good to see you. So for those who haven't checked it out yet, I actually have a website. And so if you're on your phone, obviously you can't do it both, but if you're on a computer, check it out. It's called wristunwound.com. And let me see, let's flip this camera and let me show you a little bit more about the website. All right. So shortly here, you should be able to see my screen as well. Let's do it. I had it actually already pulled up, but so shortly here, you'll see wristunwound.com. And so this is going to be really the hub of a lot of storytelling, a lot of sharing other collector stories. And I would love to kind of showcase some of that with you all here. And so you can see how you'll be able to submit for the giveaway that we got coming up soon. So here's is the main website. So in the story section, this is where I'm going to be showcasing a lot of the interviews. So I already have 2 interviews already posted here. I got my boy Blake, Third Coast Time, also known back in the day as the Couchologist, phenomenal Timex collector. Also have my guy Jay from the land up north. I don't think it'll ever be the 51st state, not because, yeah, that's a whole separate topic, I guess, if we want to get into that one. But I have 2 incredible interviews already done with everyday collectors like you and me. And I'm super excited to have these interviews in here, but I'm looking forward to actually having more in the future. So if you want to check out these interviews, just check them out here. You hit read more, and you can see basically the conversations that we had. Try to share some photography, the pictures from their collections as well, and just kind of just giving the Hodinkee treatment to everyday collectors like you and me. And so I think this is a great place. And as you see at the bottom here, there's actually oh, Wilson, bro, so good to see you. Bro, I know you. I was actually reincarnating your jumping headbutt recently. So, bro, so good to see you. So glad to have you out here supporting the channel. It's so cool to see everybody here for the birthday stream. But so going back into this one, though, so this is where the website is. Definitely encourage you to check out some of these interviews. But one of the cool things about these interviews is you can submit your own story right here. So if you're ever interested in talking about watches, talking about orology, you just hit a little button there. You got a little landing page. You put your name, your email, Instagram if you want me to follow it, and then any stories that you have right here. And I have a list of questions for inspiration. But yeah, that's there. I also have some articles that I've written. Haven't shared these as much, but I definitely encourage you to check these out. So I got 2 different articles. I talk about how I started my watch collecting journey, what led me to go from just a random dude to a watch collector, and I try to just, showcase what led me to this place. And I got some pictures in here. You can kind of see some more about my background, learn a little bit more about me, and this is the watch that actually started it all for me and got me into collecting. So this I think is a pretty good article. Some of these things I haven't really shared on video before, so if you definitely want to see a little bit more there. I also have a second story that came out that just talking about the watch that actually got me in love with collecting. And then for those who knew me back in the day, if you know Riley Williams, my best friend, who my daughter's named after, this is actually the watch that he got me for Christmas whenever it led to my collection journey. So this is my very first automatic watch that I still keep in my collection to this day. And it's just an opening vulnerable just a moment to share, you know, what I'm interested in. But let me know in the comments down below. Anybody who's into watches, let me know what kind of watches you like. And if you're not into watches, let me know what you want to learn more about them. I know I got a couple family in here that, you know, who may not be as into watches as me, but it's always good to see people. Even Hank Abel, my bald friend, who I did not call on his 10-hour drive. I'm sorry, brother, I love you. But it's good to see you in the live stream supporting the channel. Another thing I got on the site, just talking a little bit about, you know, the vision, the values, what we're doing here, what the goals are, and just trying to set it up. You also have the team. And so I like to keep it fun, like to keep it lighthearted. So definitely check out some of the bios here, you know, whether it be my bio, the kids, you know, there are my junior contributors and my featured models. I got my sustainability director, AKA my wife, AKA the person who tells me I can't buy things. Always good to have her keeping me honest, keeping me straight. I also have Janine, she's our lead editor. She has done an incredible job, not only helping me redesign the website, but she's really the engine behind the scenes, making sure all of the videos are professional and highly produced and just helping me stay on track. I also have Louie and O, who are not featured on the website yet, but it really is a great team. But like I said, for those who haven't seen, I want to tell the story. You know what I mean? Like, that's the key. And so if you're interested in telling your story, talking about watches, make sure you hit the submit story here, because I want to connect. Also got some spots, you know, for collaborations for companies if they, you know, want to pay me money. So if there's any businesses out there that want to help continue to sponsor the channel, that is always accepted. Which brings me into another huge thing. One of the things I'm super excited about is, if you've watched the channel for any bit of time, or you just take a look at all the stuff, you know that I am a huge nerd when it comes to Timex. And recently we were able to actually work out a deal together where I'll actually have an affiliate code to all Timex watches. And so what that means is if you click on the link, buy a watch, I'll get a little bit of a commission from that, and that'll just go into helping support the channel, helping me continue to, you know, make great content. And for those who haven't seen behind the scenes of what it takes to make these videos, let me go ahead and transition to my phone camera so you can see what it takes, what goes into all of this. So let's hit a little transition here. And so this is what I'm looking at right now. Just talking to you guys. I got teleprompters, I have external monitors, I got camera sets up there. That's what allows me to kind of do all of the production stuff that I need to do for just a regular video, as well as a pretty intense lighting setup. I got my main light, you know, my accent light over here. I also have another light that helps add additional lighting to the room. This is where the photography area of the studio is. And then in addition to that, I got my top-down camera, which allows me to have a second perspective. And then obviously, I got all the watches that go into making Timex Tales, Wrist Unwound, what it is, what you guys see each and every day. And so when you, let me see, should we transition back? Okay. And so when you look at what it takes to go into making all these videos, it's a lot, but it's my passion. It's what I love to do. And so by either, you know, every time you hit a comment, every time you hit a like, every time you share, every time you submit a story, like, you are helping fuel all of this. You're helping fuel my passion. You're helping fuel the opportunity to share stories about watches. And that's what, you know, for my birthday, Hannah was asking me, like, what do you want to do? And I was like, you know, I kind of just want to talk to the people, just talk about watches, talk about what I love, see what's going on. And it has been such an incredible journey that I've had so much fun just being a part of, and I'm so glad to have you all a part of it. And going back to the chat, Angie, thank you so much for all the support. Yeah, it's been a long time coming. If you guys watch, I don't know if I want to tell you to watch it because it's super embarrassing, but if you check out that first video, yeah, you can see I've come a long way. First of all, Hank, appreciate you, brother. Having you on the channel. Let me see what else we got going on here. I'm sorry, just making sure. make sure I don't create an echo from this too. Boom, boom. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to make sure everything is good to go. But yeah. So also, once again, appreciate all of the happy birthday messages. You know, I'm getting older. I'm starting to feel it too. My back, my knees, everything hurts a little bit more. But I'm incredibly blessed to just be alive for another day. And then in this year, I wanna take. In the next year, I really want to see how far not only the channel can grow, but how I can grow as a person. And so I talked about it in a previous video. Got another video talking about it coming up. But in the beginning of the year, me and my wife took a journey of saying, like, let's just go all in. Let's see what happens if we just, you know, we see where it can take us. And so I focused in going all in my family, focused in going all in my faith. And for me, I wanted to go all in on social media, on YouTube in particular. And I've really tried a lot in the last couple months to really push it to the next level. And so that's why I'm so excited to get to the point where we're putting out probably 4 to 5 pieces of content a week. High quality shorts, high quality live videos. Super excited about all that. But I am about to have to go through a transition, which is one of the other life updates I wanted to talk about. So me and the family are actually getting ready to move. I'm moving back to the Midwest, going to move to Kansas to be a lot closer to family for the next year or so. And so I'm super excited about that. But what does that mean? I'm going to have to tear all of this stuff down, and particularly this. So for those who haven't been to my house, which some of you actually have in the chat, this is actually a bed that is bolted into the wall. And so I'm going to have to tear this bed down, remove it so we can get the walls all repainted. So as you guys see in the next, you probably won't notice for a couple weeks because the videos, the backlog, how it works. But you'll start to see a different backdrop for some of my videos. And then in a couple months, you'll see something completely different. I don't even know what the new background's gonna look like, but I'm excited for the change. I'm excited to see what's gonna happen next. But yeah, so be prepared to see an entirely new setup coming soon. Now, for those, hey, what's up, man? Welcome to the chat, Eric. Glad to have you out here. So for those who are in a chat, this is where I'm gonna need your help, and this is why you guys get the little extra. So I'm gonna be giving away 3 different watches, but I'm not gonna give them all away. Hey, appreciate you, brother. I won't be giving them all away at once. And so what I'm gonna do here today, I'm gonna transition the camera to my top camera here, and I want you guys to tell me which watch should I give away first. And I'll talk about what that giveaway is gonna entail, and I'll talk a little bit about the story about why I wanna be giving away each. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna transition to top down camera, transition to in picture, on. All right, you guys should be able to see some watches right here. And let's talk through what we got going on today, because we got some fire, we got some watches we're gonna be giving away. And let me go ahead and make sure I'm zoomed in a good spot so you guys can actually see what I want you to see. Okay? How am I looking over here? Okay? All right, so as we get into the watches I'm gonna give away, I do wanna talk a little bit about some gifts that I've already received. So last year during my birthday, my wife understands my love for Timex, understands my love for watches, and really all things automatic. And that's when I got actually this piece right here. So this watch, I'm gonna zoom in so you can get a little better appreciation of it. So this watch is the Timex Unveil. It comes in 38 millimeters. Get you another close-up look of that. I absolutely love the look, the design of this watch. It is not the most legible of pieces, but it's a very enjoyable piece. And what I love most about it, and I'll zoom in on it so you can see it closely. There we go. That automatic movement they got going on in there, that is just absolutely incredible. And so I love just watching the automatic movement on that watch spin. And so I think this watch in particularly really helped me just continue my love of automatic watches. Now, this is one of my favorite gifts, but my other watch that I think is an absolute classic that I absolutely love and that I think ties directly into the giveaway is going to be this one. So this is the Timex Expedition North Automatic. And another automatic watch as well, and I'll go ahead and pull the strap off of this bad boy so you can see her in all of her glory. This is truly a watch that can take a licking and keep on ticking. It is titanium case, sapphire crystal, automatic movement, so you'll never need a battery on it. Let's see. And I have taken this watch on so many adventures. It has truly taken a beating, and I've jumped out of probably 7, 8 combat equipment jumps with this one. And like I can't say enough about this watch. And that's the reason why I want to give one of these away. So in this box right here, I have a brand new. Oh, that's actually not the one I was going to give away. Hold on. Oh, wrong watch. And no, actually, I got one of these to give away too. Do I have 4 watches to give away? Oh, wow. I actually have 4 different. I forgot I had this one too. So, look, guys, this is how you know you're doing it live, because you literally are seeing the live impacts. Where is this one? I'm interested now. Now I got to figure out where it is. But I have one of these watches to give away. On the original strap. So I actually have 4 different watches I'll be giving away. The other 2 watches that I planned on giving away were these ones. I knew about this one. I forgot that I had this one to give away as well. So this is the Timex Ironman Flicks. What we got going on? Now there's a couple different variations of these. So this is the OG, the traditional, the Jocko Willink, the one that you see on Instagram at 4:45 in the morning. This is a watch that, as Timex says, can take a licking and keep on ticking. Yes sir. This is a absolute solid timepiece, and I want someone else to have this watch. So I wear this watch every time I do an ultra marathon, every time I go hiking, whitewater rafting. This is my hey, I'm gonna beat this watch up. I actually own personally 2 or 3 of these, not because I think it's gonna break, but I wanted to make sure I have them for the rest of my life because it is just that good of a watch. They come in a couple different colorways. So this is the limited edition one that's a lot harder to find. This was the Huckberry version. You can tell by the yellow, but there's also an orange one. There's also an all black one, and then there's a Japanese special tan one. This is a variation of the watch that has 100 lap memory, has all the modes, the indigo, the recall, everything that you need to be successful in the watch world, but comes in a cool design. And I think this goes well, especially for my boy Sergeant Harris rocking this in uniform. This is a sleek watch that I think you could really enjoy. And so I'm going to be giving away both of these. Be giving away a Expedition North, not my personal one. This is my favorite. I would literally, this watch is worth more than money to me. And then the last watch that I plan on giving away will be this one. This is a part of the Timex Todd Snyder collection. And I absolutely love their designs. And this is called the military watch. This is a great design, comes with 2 straps. And you can see it just has this sleek, clean, all black dial that you can really, and let me make sure you guys can actually see it zoomed in right. But it has all the type of, it has, the 1 through 12 indices, the military time on the inside. It also has the minute track on the outside. Just a great watch. Quartz powered watch. I think this is actually a very comfortable strap. This is actually more comfortable than the strap that I have on this one right here. It comes with a second one that if you want to change it up, get a little bit more military vibe going on. But this is a great watch, brand new, never worn. And I want to give these watches away. And the reason why I want to give it away is because the watch fam has given me so much. I want to give back to the fam. And so the question I have is, which watch should I give away first? So anybody in the chat, let me know, which watch do you think should be the first watch that I give away on the channel? Do I go with the military watch, tying it to, my own military background? Do I go with the limited edition Timex Flicks Huckberry collab that, is going to really be a hot commodity that people love to see? Do I go with the rarer, harder to find from Japan, the Timex Iron Man Flicks in all tan, or am I going with the Expedition North? Let me know what you think I should give away in the chat, and let me go ahead and transition to my main camera. Sorry, let me hop back in there. Oh, it's because I need to do this. Boom. So, you guys who are in the chat, what do you think? What is the best one to give away for that first giveaway? Part of me is thinking the Expedition North because of the sentimental value, because of the emotional connection to it. It makes me think that that is a good choice, especially, I don't know. Let me explain too how I plan on structuring the giveaway. And so it's, see, Angie, that's a good point about which one has more experience with me, but I think it's a close tie. I think the Iron Man and the Expedition North both have a lot. Yo, Trap Vision 3D. Had to give my boy a little extra love coming into the chat. So the way that I want to structure the giveaway, on the website you saw there's an opportunity to share your story. And that's what I want people to do. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to open it up probably 30, 60 days. And it won't be a competition who has the best story, but anyone who shares a story will be basically put into a drawing to get up one of these watches. And so that's the way that I'm thinking about like structuring the giveaway. Maybe I do two. Maybe I do a 2-watch giveaway and I do it to both of the ones that I have like an emotional attachment to. I think that has some potential to it. And maybe I give away both the Expedition and the Iron Man to Angie's point so that I'm giving away the watches that have the most meaning. I think that's a potential option. What do you guys think? Which watch should I give away? Should I go ahead and give away 2? Should I just give away 1? I just want to make sure I give away something that's important, and I give away what you guys care about. I think these are all great watches. Give away 2? Okay, and just saying that I'm giving away 2. What else is everybody thinking? Trap Vision, my boy, what you think? Should I give away 1 watch to the people, or should I give away 2 watches to the people? It's my birthday, so I'm feeling generous. Maybe this is my way of slimming down the collection a little bit. Also, crazy fact, I still have over 160 watches, and it doesn't actually count any of these. I don't consider these to be a part of my collection because I bought them with the intent of giving them away. So it shows you that I am an addict. I'm going crazy. Twice as nice. You know what? That might be a campaign slogan. My fellow watch fam, I come to you today to give away 2 watches. That might be an ad that I need to go with. All right. The people are spoken. All right. Hey, the people are spoken. So now I'm going to be giving away 2 watches. Now, do we agree? Should the 2 watches be the Expedition North and the Iron Man? Or should I change it up? Should I have 1 sentimental watch, 1 other watch? And then that way, when I do the second set of giveaways, I can still have a sentimental watch to be giving away as well. Let me know what y'all think. And then Trap, my boy, did you get to see the watches that we giving away? I know you came into the chat later. I want to make sure that you tracking and make sure everyone's tracking who comes in. Now for the playback fam, the people who come in later, much appreciated. I appreciate y'all. So y'all gonna be seeing this a couple times. But make sure you still drop comments down below. I legitimately work very, very hard to ensure that I try to answer every single message. Which is sometimes a beast. We got a message that got restricted. What happened? What happened to the? Oh, retracted. I thought it was restricted. I was like, Mom, what's going on here? And so let me go back then to make sure anybody who's hopping in, anyone came in late, they understand what we got going on here. So First of all, if you just hopped on and you don't know who I am, I'm Tyree. This is Wrist Unwound, and we like to talk about where watches and stories meet. And the best way that I want to talk about these stories is not only on YouTube, not only on Instagram, but your boy got his own website, and I need you to check it out, and I need you to be a part of it, right? And so if you haven't been on the website yet, I would highly recommend it. We're going to transition here so you can see what that looks like. Boom, boom. And so we got the website on and popping. This is wristunwound.com. And this is going to be the hub of where I like to tell storytelling. So you got some photography here. You got some featured ads. And you got a little bit about me. I got to work on my fonts to make it a little bit easier to see. So the first thing is when we go to the stories, this is where I'm interviewing collectors like you and me, which brings me to a point, my boy Trap Vision. Bro, I need you to be on here. You need to be interviewed, my guy. I need to share your story with the world. I need to talk about you. I need to make sure you living on in these stories, bro. So let's bring you on. Let's get you on this. I want to talk to you. I want to interview you, and I want to have you as a part of the fam. You know what I mean? But these are some collectors that I have a personal relationship. My boy Jay from the land up north, rocking and holding it down in Canada. Which is an independent country of their own right that I don't think will ever be a state of the United States. Just throwing it out there for my peeps. Also got my boy Blake from the land down under Louisiana. Yo, Kenneth, hey, he just brought up, hey, Kenny, I'm gonna get to that comment because your comment is fire, and I'm gonna talk about why that's important. But my boy Blake, another girl dad and man who was with me, a part of my early collecting journey. Someone that I absolutely love is just a human as a collector. This is a really good interview. There's some absolutely golden quotes in this one. There's one that it just has some good stories. And so whether we're talking about his Bulova, and you can see here, we picked it out together and I let her unbox it. When it arrived, she called it so beautiful. She still refers to it as our watch. It's not just a timepiece. It's a memory captured forever. That's the kind of stories. That's the beauty of, I love this. I love talking about the true meaning behind our watches. And this is why my channel exists, this is why the interviews exist. But this is really just a great interview that I highly encourage you, if you get the time, to check out and read. In addition to interviewing other collectors, I also like to talk about my own collection and talk about what's important. And this is where I want to get to my boy Kung Fu Kenny, get to his comment. And so what it says, I get on the website, the watch that means the most to me, nothing fancy, but it's my favorite. That's what it's all about. I wrote an article right here. You can see the humble beginnings to horology, how a story led me to watches. And this is a story about my expedition, Timex expedition. This is a $45-ish that I picked up at a PX overseas. This is a watch that led me to horology. This is a watch that you cannot pay me enough to give you this watch. You offer me $500 for this watch, I'm gonna tell you no. And that might sound crazy to somebody, like, why would I not sell a $45 watch for $500? It's because of the story. It's because of the meaning. Like, this watch is what kind of helped kickstart this. It's what made me start an Instagram page, what started a YouTube channel. Like, that's what led to all of this. And so to me, it is not about a watch being fancy. It's about a watch having meaning. And if the watch is your favorite, if the watch has meaning, like, what more does anybody need, right? That's what it's all about. That's what I'm all about here at Wrist Unwound, talking about where watches and stories meet. And so, my boy, drop that story in there. I would love to share it because that's what's important. It's about talking about the watches that are to us. That's my issue. I got to transition, boy. Let me transition because you got me worked up. You got me emotional, got me talking, got me preaching up here. That's my issue with a lot of watch publications. They focus so much on the specs. They focus so much on the money. They focus so much on the exclusivity. But that's not what makes a watch valuable. I could give you a $50,000 watch. That's cool. It's just a $50,000 watch. But when you have a watch that came from a loved one that was passed down, when you have a watch that you wore on your wedding day, the watch that you wore when your kid's born, when you have a watch that has meaning, that's what makes it powerful. That's what makes it valuable. It's not just about the price. And I think that's where, in some ways, I think sites like Hodinkee, they lost their way. Let me take a sip of water because I'm getting into it. Some Mike Secret stuff right here. Hey, what up, what up, what up? But they don't understand that it's not always about having a Rolex or having a Patek or having an AP. A watch doesn't have to be from a luxury brand to be luxurious and valuable to us. And it's all relative, right? Like, for some people, $1,000 watch, like, that's chump change for them. But for me, $1,000 is a lot of money. I can't just be dropping that like that. And maybe it's where you are in life. If a high school kid has saved up $200 for a watch, like, that's a lot of money when you ain't got no job. That's a lot of money when you work in minimum wage. Like, hey, back in the day, I don't know if y'all know this about me, your boy used to work at a grocery store. Your boy was out here sacking and bagging, out here sweeping the aisles, you know, man, making sure the cereal was lined up right. If you would have told me to spend $200 on a watch, oh, it's quiet. The mono's messed up. Okay, hold on. Let me make sure my audio is good. Let me hold on. I want to make sure y'all getting the best quality out of me that I can. Audio. I'm gonna go audio 4, wireless pro. I want to make sure it's not mono. Okay, let me. Is okay? Hey, how is this audio? Is it going a little bit better? Oh man, is everybody having audio issues right now with me? Is the audio okay? All right. I'll try to say it with my chest. I'm gonna try to say it with my chest right now. I'm trying to speak it up a little bit, speak it into existence. But, okay, but it threw me off. I was trying to make sure. Okay, hey, just so you know, let me give you. Before I go back into preaching, I do want to go a little bit behind the scenes. I am not as great of a live streamer as my boy Skylar or my boy Trap, so I'm gonna need to hit y'all up offline because I'm trying to learn it. I'm trying to get to your level. I am still very much learning how to live stream. I'm also very much learning how to improve my setup here. And so if you actually watch my videos, you can see me tweaking and changing and experimenting with different things. And so I used to have, let me see if I can grab it. Oh, it's actually really heavy. I used to have my mic, let me unplug it. I used to be rocking the microphone. And I actually really enjoyed the sound of the microphone. But an issue that I had with the microphone was it would actually mess up the focus of my camera. It also like led to this like weird thing where like I didn't feel comfortable working through the mic situation. Like I just felt like the microphone created a barrier between me and y'all. And I know that I'm just talking to a screen, but like, you know what I mean? And so that's why I actually transitioned from the microphone to the wireless. And then with the wireless, you guys can't actually see it. Your boy strapped up, you know what I mean? And so I switched to the wireless, but then I didn't want this thing just sitting out all the time. So then I switched to the lavalier mic. Okay, I'll strap my thing back down, boy. All right, strapped up like Ellen DeGeneres. That joke gonna get me fired. And then I got this microphone so that I could like kind of just keep it transparent with y'all. So I'm wired up, boy. I'm wired up and I'm strapped up. You know what I mean? First of all, I hope the Ellen DeGeneres joke don't get me demonetized. That was bad. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put that back in the kit bag. Don't share that with nobody. See, that's the one that's gonna get me clipped up. They're gonna clip that up, go viral, and then my mama gonna have to ask me about that one. That's crazy. All right, moving past the Ellen DeGeneres joke, going back to what we was talking about. Guys, I just love watch stories. I love the watch community. I love interacting with y'all. I love making you smile. I love making you laugh. And I love teaching you guys about Timex because it's just my favorite brand. And so when my wife had asked me this morning, like, what do you want to do? Like, what do you want to do for your birthday? The thing that kind of came to my mind was like, I want to talk to the watch fam. You know what I mean? Like, I spent time with my family today, and I'm gonna spend time with my family later on. but I really wanted to just connect with you all because I get so much energy and so much joy and happiness from just being able to interact with everybody in the watch community, and it makes me feel good. One of the things I am going to do, if you want to talk about, hey Scholar, bro, my birthday today. We a day apart. You the 11th, I'm the 12th, bro. We was born and, you know what I mean, we twins, just broken up by a couple hours, bro. So we one day apart. Happy belated birthday to you, my guy. But no, what for my birthday today? So one of the things I was going through, I got two young kids. My kids are 6 and 3, full of energy. Yeah, hey, little brother. Hey, I got you. You got me by a day. You got me by some time on the YouTubes too, bro. But yeah. So my kids though, they are the love of my life. They are truly like my inspiration for everything I do. I knew that we were gonna fight about what kind of cake I was gonna have, and so for one, I love my favorite cakes: sweet potato pie made by my grandma, or strawberry shortcake. And my kids don't like either one of those. But I came up with a brilliant idea. This is like, your boy's not smart, but your boy's intentional. And every now and then I have a good idea. So I bought these little cakes from Walmart. You can get them like, they about this big. They about $4, $5. Get you a little cake in the bakery section. But then I got some decorating stuff. So that way the kids could decorate. Each of them can make me like a little happy birthday, which is gonna be a fun activity for them. But also, I get to eat the cake that I want. They get to eat the cake that they want. Everybody eat the cake that they want to get, and we balling on a budget. So that's my love. That's what I'm thankful for. Looking forward to doing that with them. Also, I got a super chat. I got 2 super chat, man. Y'all are too much for me. Trap Vision 3D, bro. Thank you. Hey, thank you so much, sir. You know, I try to be Mr. Timex. I try to represent the brain well. Also got one from Skylar. Hey, Skylar, did I do it right? Super chat. How did I do? How did I hit it? Oh, you just remind. I gotta set up my. I don't know if y'all use Rode mics. Rode actually has like the sound effects on there. I gotta figure out how to like. Oh, I gotta pump the fist with it. I gotta figure out how to get my sound effects. I'm telling you, I'm working through my live game. I'm gonna get the live game down eventually. I'm gonna get it working. But yeah, Scholar, my boy. Actually, did you see the watches that we're gonna be giving away? Let me know. Let me know if you haven't seen them. I want to showcase. Make sure everybody's tracking the giveaway. There's a lot of people in the chat who just came in here who may not have been in before. Hey, no, bro. The reason why I say my live ain't great is because I be watching y'all. Yo, for those who haven't checked it out, especially you in the watch space, check out Trap Vision 3D. Check out Skylar. These boys have been crushing it. I'll be taking inspiration forever. I keep a notebook on your boy. Hold on, let me show you what I got with you. Hey, I keep a notebook. When I be seeing people be out here grinding, hey, look, I be taking down notes. And so I'm trying to be like y'all on the live stream game. But let me showcase it one more again for those who came a little bit late. So for anybody who's new to the chat, I see we got 13 people in the chat right now. Peyton, you wanna come in? You got Peyton, you wanna come say hello to the people? Come on, come around. Come here. You can come in here and then you gotta go back to your room for a little bit. Oh, your iPad died? That's why you hanging out with your boy? Come say hi.
Hi.
Hey, I got my microphone right here. What you want to say to the people?
Hi.
This is Pepe.
Oh no, that's not Pepe.
You're right there. They say hi. They say hi, Pepe.
Hi, Pepe.
Can you see it? And there's Angie. Angie's on here too.
Where?
I mean, you can't like see her. She just commented. She said, "Can you see what she says?" You see what it says? Can you read it? What about here? Can you read it right here? She said, "Hola."
Why does it have to read?
It says, "I love you." There, everybody's saying hi. It sounds like Malia's awake too.
Yeah, I'm gonna fight now.
You want to fight?
Yeah.
You trying to squabble?
No,
Girl.
fight with our sword.
Oh, girl, you go straight to the violence, huh? You go straight to the violence, huh? All right, well, I gotta show them some watches. I know I'm gonna give these watches away. What you think about that?
Oh, what do you have that one?
You be stealing my watches. I gotta give it to the people. I gotta give it to the people who've been supporting the channel. People who've been there with me since Time Exhales to Wrist Unwound to everything.
Why does it have us doing something different right there?
It's because it's delayed. Oh, Peyton, you gonna show them a wrist check? You ain't got no watches on. All you got is your Sky Zone thing. You better go get your watches. You ain't got no watches? Hey, go get your watches.
Get Malia.
No, you can't get Malia out. We gotta wait for mommy. Oh, it's actually about that time. All right, I gotta talk to the people for a little bit longer, okay? You can hang out in the back if you want. All right. So now that I'm back, we're gonna have Peyton running around in the back. So everybody who hopped into the chat, let's go back into what this whole thing was about. Let's talk about the giveaway. Where you from, my guy? I don't mind shipping to another country. I don't really know how the custom stuff works though. But hey, I'll send it to you now. Look, America, we tariffing everybody else, but hopefully y'all don't tariff us. So I'll send you. Europe? Yeah, I'll ship it. Honestly, it'd be my first test. I might send you a postcard first to make sure it make it over there, and then I send you another one. So I don't have any stipulations in it. So let me Google it. I'm gonna have to Google some things. I'm gonna have to learn some things. I don't know what I don't know yet. But right now, there's no stipulations. Peyton, stop. All right, go tell mommy that Malia's wait.
Where's Mama?
Mama is in the room.
Should we get
Okay. Did you just fart in my office? Bro, what? The disrespect. Goodbye, Peyton. Dang, girl, you gonna come in my office and fart? That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, man. That's crazy work. I'm sorry. My daughter just came in my office and just farted and then dipped out. That's crazy. All right. Let me go back to the giveaways to make sure everybody's tracking. So, for those who didn't catch on before, so I was talking previously. Let me go ahead and transition. Pow. Hey, I was talking about my website. So if you haven't checked it out, I encourage you, please give it a look. Wristunwound.com, where watches and stories meet. And I'm always looking for different ways to share it. Hold up now, hey, Trap Vision, watch your mouth now. Don't think I can't add. I can add to the collection. I can add to the giveaway now. And so what we got on the website, first of all, we got some stories. The key thing with the stories is this is interviews with collections, with everyday collectors like you. Now, Trap, he already agreed to with Skylar, bro. I'm gonna need you on here too. I need to get y'all faces up here. I need to do some interviews with y'all. And what I love about these is I think in the written word, you can sometimes get something that you can't always get in a YouTube video. And so I try to use photography from you guys, or I can take my own, and just talking through the evolution of collectors, talk about what's important in your collection, and just trying to give everyday collectors that Hodinkee treatment. And so this is where the website is. I would love to have you guys as a part of it as well. And the most important part, though, is anybody, and I mean anybody, can submit a story right here. If you would like to submit your own story, you just click that little button right there, out. You got everything you need. First name, last name, email is required. If you want your Instagram in there so I can give you the tags that you deserve, and then input a story. And so what I'm going to do for my birthday is I'm going to give y'all a gift. And the gift is going to be one of these beautiful watches here. And all I need is a story. It's not about how good you write it. It ain't good about how many stories you tell. It ain't about how expensive the watch is. It's about the story that you provide. If I can get a good story from you, then I will give you a watch. They used to say back in the day, a penny for your thoughts, a dime for something else. I'm going to be doing a story. You know what I mean? And so this is what it's all about. It's about connecting the community. Additional to the stories, though, I also have some articles in here. And so these are some personal things about your boy. This is talking about how I became a watch collector. This is talking about the watch that led me to falling in love with watch collecting. And you can kind of see the vision of the channel. You also can learn a little bit more about what we got going on here, what our vision is, what our values are, you know what I mean? And you can learn about the team. Because you know, I don't do it all by myself, right? So you know, you got me. I'm the creator. I'm the founder. You know what I mean? But I got my junior contributors. I got my featured models. I got my little guest Peyton and Malia who be in here. I also have the sustainability director. Okay. She be hold me down. She makes sure I don't buy too much or too little. And like I love my wife. She don't like watches like I like watches, but she loved me, and that's all that really mattered about it. And I also got our lead editor Jay. She is absolutely phenomenal, phenomenal. But I actually got a whole team. So Jay, she's the OG. She's been with me for a hot minute now. She's been helping run the channel. When you guys see how amazing my videos look, bro, it's not me. Look, you can see me right now. I'm above average face, but she makes sure that the colors, the lightings, the transitions are all fire. She makes it all come together. And so I'm very thankful for the whole crew we got here. I also got 2 more people on the team that you guys don't get to see. You got my girl O. She's out there in Morocco, college student. She does all of the shorts editing. And that's how you've seen a lot of my shorts game. I personally think my shorts have been getting crazy. And it's not because of me. It's because of the team that I got. O has really made these popping off. And then you got Louie. Louie is like the administrator behind it all. She's making sure the videos get up, the descriptions is good, the thumbnails is tight. So I couldn't do it without the ladies around me. As you can, I got an all-woman team. You know, whether it be from my daughters to my wife to my editing team. Who run the world? Girls. Who run the world? Girls. But all of these ladies come together to help this work. But the reason why we all do what we do is because of you. The whole point of the channel, the whole point of the community, the whole point of it's all about the community. And because of all the love that you guys give me, I want to give y'all something back. And so I need to make sure you guys feel valued, to make sure you're rewarded, and make sure that, you know, I give you a little bit of something for supporting the channel. And so what we're going to do is we're going to give away some of these watches right here. Let me go ahead. Bow. Hit it with the bow. Let me give him a picture in picture. Bow. We good to go now. So I got a couple watches I'm going to be giving away. And then, hey, Scholar, bro, it's not that you slacking, bro. It's that I'm just not very good, bro. You a one-man army because you know what you're doing. Bro, I can't edit. I can't do nothing. But all I can do is talk about Timex. So I had to bring a crew in to make sure that I look good, you know what I mean? But that's why I ain't been buying watches in a while. I ain't bought a watch in a minute. All my money been going towards all of this right here. So the watches that I'm going to be giving away, though. So this watch in particular is incredibly special to me. And I ain't giving away this one. This one's too valuable for me. You couldn't give me money. This is the Timex Expedition North. This is the titanium case, automatic movement, sapphire crystal on the front and back. This watch is an absolute banger. This watch is going to give you everything you need. Oh, we got Peyton back. We got Peyton back. She coming through. You tell mommy that Malia's awake? Okay, cool. And so this is going to be the first watch that we were talking about giving away, right? And so this watch has a lot of sentimental and emotional meaning.
Are you really doing this?
Yeah.
Why is there a picture of me and Malia?
Because I was showing them your pictures earlier. Can I?
Okay.
Dang, girl, got all that.
If you like my glasses and sword, leave a comment.
You tell me that she. All right, Scholar, bro. I'll see you later. Scholar, hey, peace out, bro. And then the other watches, like I said, we plan on giving away. So if I don't give away the Expedition North, which I'm going to give away one. I'm going to give away these Iron Man. Oh, I got a question in chat. Can we, oh, man, bro. Oh, God. Yo, Kenny, though, we going to bring up the run? We bringing up the run. We bringing up old memories. Don't talk to the people about that. They don't need to know about that run. That run was crazy. That run was crazy. I mean, it was crazy for y'all. It was good for me. Hey, Trap Vision, he in the Army too, so he understand. Trap, bro. Kung Fu Kenny, that's one of my old squad leaders right there. He'll tell you about how I used to get down. You know what I mean? Don't let the smile fool you. You know what I mean? When it comes to business, I'm about that business. But talking about that business, let's go. Actually, y'all want to? I can't tell you that story. That's gonna be for an offline story. But the other watch I'm gonna be giving away gonna be this beautiful Timex Iron Man Flicks. I also got the limited edition. What do you call it? What you got right there? This is the tan edition, and then the last one we got right here is gonna be the Todd Snyder Military Collection, the military watch. Let me see if we get that zoom in on that thing. Get that so you can see that. There we go. There we go. You can see all the details. I love this watch. This watch actually has a bunch of different variations. I own all 4 of them because I am a Timex nerd, and when it comes to Timex, it's kind of what I do. It's kind of what I do here. Oh, let me transition that. But now that both my kids are awake, it sounds like it's time for me to do my fatherly duties. But I'm thinking, I might go live again tonight, and I might try to bring some people onto the stream. So if y'all want me to go live tonight, let me know in the comments down below. And I'm gonna continue to get attacked by my daughter. So with that, guys, I appreciate you. Appreciate you guys spending this time with me. Love you guys. Love the support. And I'm gonna go spend some family time. I hope you go spend some family time with yours.
It's his birthday.
It is my birthday. And so hopefully you guys can go spend some time with your families as well. God bless all of you guys, and I hope to talk to you guys again soon. This is Tyler from Wrist Unwound. Hey, appreciate it, brother. What do I always say at the end of my videos?
Peace.
You looking at the wrong camera. God bless and peace.
Come on, Dada.